Bye-bye. Bye-bye. There he goes. Back to Wisconsin. Bye, Dad. Welcome back to your Daily Dose, everybody. Today, Casey and I are going to be answering your burning questions, but we're also going to cook in this video. A lot of you guys come up to me, and a lot of you guys comment down below that you like our cooking videos, so we're going to do that today. We're going to head on over to Publix, get some food. Casey will tell you what we're cooking because she is the one who's going to be preparing it and having awesome cooking. She's really hyped about this, and of course, we're going to answer your burning questions. So without further ado, we're gonna head on over to Publix and have a nice chill day here. Welcome back to your Daily Dose, everybody.
Let's go.
To where?
Let's go to Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
What's the name of the dish we're making? What's it called?
We're gonna be making lasagna soup. I
Yum.
know it's almost summer, or basically summer now, but I want it so bad. I've been wanting to make this recipe. I've never had it before.
It's a little deceiving though because it's not really soup, and when she said that, I'm like, I don't want soup. It looks delicious, just wait and see.
It's another way to eat lasagna, essentially.
I've got our first question.
Oh,
We're pulling on in the boat. Yeah,
now?
why not, right?
I mean, I guess so.
Have I met Casey's parents yet? The answer is no, but fairly soon, and I'm gonna be nervous as heck. It's just like anything that gets me nervous. Well, I haven't done that a lot recently, ever, really. But in the past, yes, I've been nervous. But interviews, I was always so nervous with, so we'll see.
This is not an interview.
I know, but it's like these are the things that get me nervous.
My parents will be fine, I promise. I know it's nerve-wracking. I totally get it.
I'm gonna be nervous.
I think, I know it can be a little uncomfortable. But that's okay. You'll get through it.
If you have any advice, please let me know down below because I need it. But we're at Publix now, so question 1 done. We've got a lot more to do. This is the brand new Publix in celebration. We love it.
It's so nice. I honestly want to go shopping here all the time.
All right, we're gonna make this part quick. How many ingredients do we have?
There's actually not that many ingredients needed for this, but I do need to also buy some other things.
Oh my goodness, I forgot, guys. We're also having beans tonight. Casey makes the best beans in the world. Green beans, they're so good.
And we're gonna have salad too.
Ugh.
We're gonna have a whole
We eat
meal.
healthy. I like this Publix because not a lot of people know about it yet, and it feels like my hometown because it's fairly empty. It's perfect. Nice. Good job.
I don't like germs.
Strawberries. Follow the Casey, follow the Casey, follow the Yellow Brick Road. Lemons. We're getting Casey's famous lemons.
Bananas. Green beans.
Green beans.
Got some lettuce. Basil.
I kind of want to try this. I've never had this before, so we're gonna throw this in here too. Got some garlic and onion. Hot pork Italian sausage, but we're gonna explain this later and why this is in the recipe. Honestly, comment down below if we should do like a meal kit one of these times. Because it's like $26 for like a whole thing. Maybe, possibly, we'll do it if you guys want. We gotta see a lot of comments on it though.
Mozzarella.
And some garlic parm.
Garlic. Grated.
Great.
Start over. Chicken broth.
We've got another question. How did we meet? Well, our first video Q&A, we actually addressed it, but for those of you who are new, we met on a dating site.
Shout
Which
out
one?
to Bumble.
Now Bumble, there we go.
We have lasagna noodles.
Fun fact, guys, we just ran on into one of you. We love you guys. Doesn't really happen too often at Publix, but when it does, it's pretty cool. What do we got?
We're gonna get traditional marinara sauce.
One day we'll
This
make
looks
our own,
good.
our own sauce one of these days.
Yeah.
And we'll
for
put it,
sure.
we'll put it in Publix. The Casey Palo. Oh.
That was funny. Speaking of that, our next question.
Oh, we'll save that one.
Tomato paste.
I think we're gonna get a torch. You wanna get a torch?
For what?
More cheese.
I forgot I needed this for just the week.
Or in the lasagna, because you can never go wrong with more cheese. Heavy whipping cream. And now we gotta see how much this will cost us. What is your guess?
Too much.
I'm gonna say 90.
Let's say like 108.
Okay. Can we get a drum roll? The total was 101. Kyle
so
won.
technically he won because he said 90. I said 108.
And yours was over too, and like we were going by the Price is Right rules, and
So
I was under.
Be,
You were
yeah,
you're already out.
I would be out.
Should go on that show.
I should know because I grocery shop more than he does. How I don't know how he won that one.
Well, we are now back inside Casey's apartment. Get ready to cook with Casey and Kyle. This is like our third time doing this. Our last time was the Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. Do you have the menu? I was right, the menu. Do you have the recipe so we can show them?
I do. It's on TikTok, which is where I find all of my recipes. All 3 things we're making tonight, the lasagna soup, the salad, and the green beans all came from TikTok.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm hungry.
We're both hungry, yeah.
It's early. It's not even 3 o'clock yet, but we didn't have lunch, so this will be like lunner.
Also, we were gonna do the Q&A beforehand, but we're starving, so we're gonna save the Q&A after the segment.
You can also just like throw in a few questions maybe along the way.
Maybe.
I gotta wash my hands. I don't want to cut the onion yet because I have very sensitive eyes and I will cry. So a little tip when you're cutting onions is to leave the bulb on because that actually is what if you cut this off, that's what releases the whatever it is that makes your eyes watery. I still cry. So I think I'm gonna use a dicer that I have instead because I don't want to cry today. So now I'm just gonna dice this. I might have actually supposed to do smaller.
Thick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me...
What we learned, it's gotta be this small. It's working. Oh wow.
It's not that I don't have the strength. I
That was
promise.
perfect. It worked.
Didn't really do what I wanted it to do though.
I'd say that's pretty
It
good.
did do what I wanted it to. On the side, there are a couple that didn't look right.
What a cook.
Oh goodness, those are some powerful onions. My eyes are gonna start watering.
Fun little fact about Casey, she doesn't really like onions as much as I do. I can eat as many onions as possible.
No, let me... I have to comment on that. I love onions when they're sauteed. I don't like raw onions.
I do. And you know what? Again, comment down below if you guys are liking these cooking videos. We don't do them that often, but we do love doing them. And this is kind of a form of Casey taking over the vlog in a way.
Yeah.
So again, always leave your thoughts down below for us. And thumbs up the video while you're at it. Casey's got this fancy can opener, opening her tomato paste.
Shout out to my college roommate who left this behind and never wanted it back.
It's great. That worked perfectly. Wow. That smells good. What is this, Casey?
2 cups of marinara sauce. It's actually the whole jar. I guess I didn't need to measure that out. 3 cups of chicken broth.
Sounds great.
Half a cup of heavy cream.
So again, this is a TikTok recipe.
And I've saved this since January because SZA actually commented on the creator of this recipe and said that she needed the recipe, so we made this video.
If they don't know who SZA is, who is she?
SZA is an artist and I love her music, but the account is Danny Loves Pasta. Danny, I love pasta too.
And we need half of these pasta things.
We're gonna break these up into pieces, so maybe that can be your job.
Okay. And I'm gonna eat some mozzarella while I'm at it. If you don't eat mozzarella just like this. Are you even from Wisconsin? So what do I gotta do?
We're just gonna break pieces in various sizes, kind of like that.
I'm good at breaking things, let's go.
That's
It kind of feels like fiberglass.
great. Maybe make some of them a little smaller.
We need a cup of mozzarella cheese. If it were up to me, I would do 2 cups.
Well, this is 2 cups, but Kyle already started eating it, so I had to measure it out. And the rest of it is what he's allowed to eat. I am gonna put a little more though, because I like this too. I love this smell.
Oh, it smells good actually.
Yeah.
Casey has given me a task to,
Yeah,
the hardest task of them all, to rinse the basil out. It smells good. Like, how much do I have to do? Like a lot, or just like soak it?
But like,
Done.
I think it's fine. Just rinse it.
So I could just go like
And then
this right
dry
now?
it. And you could, yeah. Maybe run it a little more. But it needs to be dried, because otherwise soggy basil's not fun.
Early on in a relationship, guys, I don't know if I say this every cooking video, but Casey always said, I'm not good at cooking. Yet she knows how you have to dry basil off, because apparently it's not good when it's wet. I would have just thrown that in the dish and been like, voila.
I guess I
Basil.
just underestimated my abilities because I really I didn't enjoy cooking until honestly we started dating because he loves my cooking and it just makes me
Yes,
feel
I do, baby.
so it's just nice because he enjoys it. I'm just trying to prepare everything before I actually start cooking, so I'm just gonna cut the lettuce and put it off in a bowl and then we'll make the dressing later. I like to cut it this way first, as best as I can, and then when you take it like this, you'll get smaller pieces, so you don't have to cut as much.
Oh, smells so good.
Yes, I like the leafy green romaine versus like iceberg because there's no nutrients in that.
In my honest opinion, I'm really excited for you guys to see this soup, but I'm more excited for you guys to see the beans because the beans are so good.
I'm just making the seasonings or setting them aside, so we need 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. The recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of salt, but I found that to be too salty, so we're just gonna do half a teaspoon of salt. Crushed red peppers. Doesn't say a specific amount, so add as much as you want. I think it's time for us to start cooking, you guys. Olive oil to coat the bottom of the pan. We're gonna add 1 whole onion, and then it calls for 2 cloves of garlic, but I'm gonna do like 5. Cook these until they're soft and fragrant. I've been letting this saute for about 5 minutes, and now I'm going to put in the meat. So the recipe actually calls for a ½ pound of Italian sausage and a ½ pound of beef, but we decided we would just prefer all sausage, and we went for the hot Italian sausage. You can do mild, or you can do half and half, or all beef, whatever you want to do. We're gonna let this brown, and then we'll go through the next step in a second.
I wish you guys could smell this. It smells like Tiffin's restaurant in Animal Kingdom.
I don't think it does. Okay, I'm gonna add the seasonings now. It didn't call for anything specific. I'm just gonna do Italian seasoning, salt and pepper, and maybe some crushed red peppers, 'cause, like, we like spice. I wish I had one of those like thingamabobs where you can like, it's easier.
This? No? Get it?
That was funny.
Looking good, baby.
Smelling even better than it looks. I cannot wait to eat this.
Why don't you give it a touch? How is it?
This might be the best thing I've ever made in my life. I haven't even gone to like step 4. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, 2 cups of marinara sauce, 3 cups of chicken broth, a ½ cup of heavy cream. We're gonna let this come to a boil, and while we do that, we're gonna start on the green beans.
Oh yeah!
2 tablespoons of butter. Now we're gonna add the crushed red peppers, garlic powder, and salt. We're kind of creating like a paste almost, or like a little sauce.
When it starts to bubble like this, Chef Casey says, add the green beans. That looks so good.
We're adding the lasagna noodles. It'll cook in the broth, and I think it only needs a couple minutes for that. That was half a box, by the way. Then we're gonna add a cup of mozzarella. Then we're gonna add a ½ cup of Parmesan. I made this salad. All it is lemon juice, olive oil, and a lot of Parmesan cheese. It is so good, so simple, and healthier than most salad dressings. I left these for about 10 minutes because I like them a little bit crispier. Then I'm gonna add, this is the final step, and then it's ready to be served. You're just gonna add as much garlic as you want, minced garlic at this point.
With all that, we're ready to plate.
This is so exciting, you guys.
Yours looks so much better.
Yeah, it's because
You did a good job.
I plated
first of
it.
all. I'm eating mine with a fork. She has a spoon, but
I don't know what'll be easier. Very hot, please be careful.
I love that sausage.
This is so comforting. I wouldn't say this is a healthy recipe, but
I was more worrying about it being more like soup. Definitely more like pasta. It's not that runny after you put in all the cheese, which is great. It's Flavor Town for sure. Flavor Town for sure. Look at that. Oh, I had a cheese bowl.
Yum. This is so good. If you love pasta, please make this.
It's really good. I honestly could eat this without the pasta. Like, I just love the sauces. And actually, remember I was worried about the sauce? Tasting too much like tomato? Doesn't. We're gonna finish up eating here, and then we're gonna hop on into your guys' burning questions, and let me know if you guys make this or are planning to. It is actually good. It is
Bon
good.
appetit.
Bon appetit. Side note, If you guys want us to cook dessert next time, we could try to do that.
Not a baker, but we can try.
You can try. Maybe I'll be the baker. All right, so we're gonna kick it off here. We've got 2 good questions. By the way, thank you for sending the questions on Instagram. Really appreciate you guys. What has been our favorite date night that you are not filming?
The Polynesian?
No.
You're gonna say Colombia?
Mm-hmm.
I really liked, we did a date night off camera. It was probably like a month and a half ago.
It's our favorite place.
Yeah, we went and kind of like recreated our first date in a sense, but we did like the same locations, just different food options at those locations.
Mm-hmm. We'll take you guys to Colombia one of these days because it's so good. It's here in Celebration.
It's a restaurant.
When are you coming to Disneyland Paris? No idea.
I want to.
Probably not this year. Probably not this year. But never say never. Never say never.
I don't have enough time off of work.
That is very true. Does it feel like you're dating and you're best friends?
100%.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
100%.
Easy. Easy.
We got lucky.
If so, that's a big win. I guess we win.
High five.
High five. Woo! Did Casey vlog before meeting you?
Nope.
Were you a vlogger?
Nope.
No?
Not at all. This is completely new territory for me.
I think there's a follow-up question to that coming up a little bit later. Dollywood trip.
I have been talking about going to Dollywood for like months now.
Mm-hmm. Careful of your foot.
Sorry.
It might be vibrating it.
Yeah, I really want to go. We talked about doing like a little weekend trip. We already like started kind of planning it, but we haven't picked a weekend yet.
Casey's been wanting to go to Dollywood forever too, so we'll see if we get out there this year. There's a lot of things coming on up.
I've been before. It's just been years and years and years. I'd love to see it as an adult now.
This is a cool question. Favorite Disney night y'all done together? Do you have one that pops in your head? We do so much. Like we do a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
I need to think on this one. Disney night.
I was gonna say Disneyland. But let's try to do it here.
I would say
Contemporary.
What?
Hollywood
Disney
Theater.
Park? No, Disney
No.
night. Disney night.
I like to
Contemporary?
stay at the Contemporary. That was a fun
That
one.
was so much fun.
The Hollywood Studios is always a good go-to.
Yeah, Hollywood Studios. We love doing that, especially just to like relax and just
Chill.
It's usually pretty empty at night.
When is your next vacation outside of the parks that you plan on vlogging? Well,
We have one.
stay tuned because there's one coming up. Just know something's coming. Something's coming. Have you met her parents yet? Nope, we already did that. When is Casey coming to Wisconsin? This is the one I'm excited for. Oh my gosh. When my family was here, we were talking about the whole time. So Casey is coming up in July. We haven't really confirmed the dates yet, but we do know it is going to be in July. It's gonna be fun. She's gonna be like the first girl that I ever bring home, which is nuts. Big step.
Wait, that's really?
Yeah, big step. High school doesn't count. That doesn't count. But yeah, you're taking the first one. Yeah,
Wow.
she's gonna meet my grandparents. Gonna show her everything. That's gonna be a fun series.
He has been so excited this morning. I could barely get a word in. He's like, we gotta go here and here and here and here.
I was talking with my parents. It
I
was
know.
fun.
I'm so excited. We have a lot planned, and I'm excited to see where he grew up.
Cooking there too. It's gonna be great. And July is kind of the perfect time because it doesn't really rain too much then in July.
And
It's a hit or
not
miss.
cold, 'cause
It's usually hot. Could be hot and dry.
I'll take that over freezing.
A pet peeve you have about each other. Funny ones only. I mean, mine's not really that bad. I think the only thing that comes to mind instantly, first of all, I feel like we're on the Love and Marriage Game show when we do these Q&As about this.
Also, I have not seen these questions before, so I have a little bit of a disadvantage because I'm not.
I do, so I'll go first. It's nothing really bad. She just takes long showers. Oh, and when we're in the
And I thought you were only supposed to have one.
when we're in the car and like I'm just like hold on, she goes no and keeps just turning the volume up and up and up. It's usually Harry Styles song.
Normally, yes, it's Harry Styles playing. When I'm driving, I really want to hear the song. And I'm like jamming, and then he tries to. That's a pet peeve of mine when you always lower the volume when I'm jamming.
And singing so good.
Well,
Let's hear it.
no, thank you.
But you sing so good.
Well, my biggest pet peeve has got to be the volume that you listen to TikToks at. Oh my goodness.
Or edit videos and watching.
Or edit videos. It's
Yeah.
just the volume is always so loud. And I'm like, Dude, can you just, like, can you hear? I mean...
I don't think so. I gotta get these ears checked.
Those are them.
Those were funny, right? Are you guys engaged? Well, notice how Casey's hands have been down here. And we're pretty ahead in the videos. So guys, with that being said, there's no ring.
We are not engaged. I feel really bad for everybody who did congratulate us on our April Fool's
1st,
joke.
yeah.
We even met somebody in person who's like, oh, like,
Yeah, they thought we were
congrats,
engaged.
You guys are engaged, and I felt so bad.
We're like, I guess you didn't watch the whole video.
No, it's a little too early for that. I mean, we've talked about it. Can we say that?
Say what?
No,
Oh
we've
yeah. We definitely talked about it. I mean, like,
Yeah.
we're technically in like a, serious relationship. We're not here just to mess around.
Yeah.
And
Someone said this to me once, like, a long time ago. You date to either marry or break up, and we're definitely dating to marry.
Yeah. So stay tuned on that.
I don't plan on breaking up.
Speaking of that, will you two get married? When is your wedding? What is one thing on your bucket list that you two would love to do together? All right, let's say it at the same time. I don't think you're gonna say the same thing as I am, but I am going to say one thing. I'll give you hints. It's overseas. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Tokyo.
Disney.
Oh!
Well, when
good.
you said overseas, that's what came to mind. I would love to do all of the international parks. The only international one I've done is Tokyo Disney and Tokyo Disney Sea.
I have not.
I would love, you would love it.
I was gonna
Love,
say
love,
something
love it.
else. I was gonna be like Germany, but that was just for me.
Greece.
Greece, that would be nice. Everything Jojo
Bora
did
Bora.
apparently.
Yeah, we should have
There
gone
you
on that
go.
trip with him.
Who starts the fights? We don't really fight, honestly. I know someone's gonna say it's not a real relationship until you fight or blah blah blah. We really don't. Like, we'll
mean,
get in
we-
like some disagreements, but it's not
Yeah.
like
We disagree and we like bicker here and there, but we have not had like any big blowout fights.
nothing.
I think something I really cherish about our relationship is that we have open communication and we've established that very early on. So if something's
Excellent,
ever
yeah.
bothering us, like, we don't feel bad about bringing it up to the other person. And
Or
then we
we-
work on it.
And then we don't go to bed mad.
That's
ever.
key for sure.
So yeah,
I want
there's
to be able to
that.
sleep if
I really don't even think we've ever fought. Like, and that's
No.
that's the beauty of it. But someday we probably will.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
This one's cool. Not cool, but do you plan on moving in it together? Well, again, it's a serious relationship, so we've definitely talked about it, but right now we don't have any plans. We're, because I'm getting my own place, and a lot of you guys had this question. A lot of you guys. Probably more than like 100. Like, it was the most common question.
Wow, really?
Yeah, a lot. Which makes sense. We're thinking more so a little bit after a year than we've been dating, but it's definitely something, again, we've talked about. Like, we
Yeah.
have open communication, and we think that would be like perfect if
Yeah.
we elect to do that. Because I'll be living by myself for a little bit. Like, I do have my own place, so
Yeah,
it's
and-
definitely in the cards if we decide to.
Yeah, and I have my lease until early next year, so I don't want to break a lease. I'm definitely gonna be staying where I'm at for at least the end of that lease, and then at that point we'll have been together for like
A year
and a half.
A year and something, yeah.
It's been almost a year
Yeah, it'd be a year and a half.
already.
So-
yeah,
I don't know. Give your guys' honest opinions. Should we? Should we not? I think it's obviously up to us.
yeah. I think
But we just like feedback.
yeah, I think it's important to live together before we talk or before we become like super serious, like engagement. So that would be a next step, I would say, for us.
Fair enough. When will you get Casey on Soren? Don't worry, I'm working on it. And when you do, it will be the title of the video. I can't wait.
To be honest, I thought everybody forgot about that because
Nope.
it's not been brought up in a long time. So thank you to whoever asked that question.
We gotta get her on. Don't worry, it will happen soon. Why are you getting your own place instead of moving in with Casey? Well,
You answer that?
there you go. Favorite thing about each other? Always positive, super smart, beautiful, super smart, down to
Said
earth.
favorite thing about the other.
Oh, I thought it said things.
You're so sweet though.
It's just so simple, honestly. It's been amazing. It's been great. I feel like we're on an episode of The Bachelor too right now.
You're so sweet.
Yeah. All right, your turn.
My
Go.
favorite things about you,
All
I
yours.
love. I love how much fun you have. Like, you really don't, I feel like, care what other people think. Like, you're just you, and you just vibe and have a great time. You're so sweet to me. He treats me like a princess, which I always wanted that, so thank you.
Wow. Oh, should we just get engaged right now?
Stop.
We're doing great. I guess this is kind of like an update on our relationship in a way.
Yeah, we haven't done one of these in
it's been a
long
while.
time.
She spelled your name wrong. Casey, we love you. What has been y'all's favorite Sunday staycation so far? Speaking of that, next week we might not have a staycation Sunday. It might be a little bit earlier because I actually been wanting to do the deluxe after hours, and those are only on Monday and Wednesdays. So depending on what the prices are, we might have an early staycation Sunday. Go for it.
Okay, I was gonna say my favorite was Wilderness Lodge when we stayed in the 1-bedroom
That was a good
villa.
one.
That one was insane. I wish we had stayed there for more than one night. I loved it. I think that was my favorite.
That was a good one. But mine was a contemporary. Just that I never stayed there, and I was like, oh, this was amazing. That was a good one. But all of them has been really good.
We did Fort Wilderness before.
Oh yeah.
Staycation Sunday was a thing before I was even on the vlogs.
Yeah.
I would love to do that one again because that is my favorite.
You should do that.
Favorite resort. Always has been. I think always will be.
Do that before they get the new ones.
For sure. It's nostalgic for me.
Are you guys planning on moving in together? Have you met Casey's parents again? Are you moving in together? When will you guys move in together? See, told you there's a lot of them. Are you guys enjoying your relationship?
Of course. I would say if we weren't enjoying it, we probably wouldn't be in it any longer. It's just crazy to me because I have always been independent, but I still am, but now I'm like, I really want to share my time with Kyle as much as possible. And I've never experienced that before.
I feel that too. It's different. Definitely different. Definitely different feeling from all my past ones that were never good. That's why in the past.
Exactly. I just feel like I always wanted like personal space with others, like more than probably the average person would have wanted. So that was a sign that it wasn't good.
The best thing about Casey is that she's really down to earth, easygoing, and you're not like high maintenance. Dealt with that in the past. Terrible. But hey, to each his own, right? To each his own. Speaking of that, do we plan on moving in together in the future? See what I mean? I know for the goal is to marry, move in, kids, but just curious your thoughts and plans. Yeah.
Pretty much nailed it. I mean, we definitely talked about all those things like early on in the relationship too, because I feel like both of us were looking to settle down, and those were big questions that we got out of the way. We align 100%.
Kyle's smooth.
It was definitely you who brought it up, and I was like,
should we tell them how many kids we want if we ever have kids?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 2. Boy, girl. But, can't really do that.
You can't really decide, but it would be ideal to have a boy and a girl.
When's your next big cruise next year? A lot of you guys know. Comment down below if you know, you know.
Looking forward to this one. Oh my goodness.
We just answered this. How many kids you guys want someday? I know it's not anytime soon. Nope.
Definitely not anytime soon, but I've always wanted to be a mom.
How do you decide where to have a staycation or what cruise to take? I just kind of look at like what the rates are, and I'm like, okay, let's go here, let's go there. We thought we were gonna do Universal, but it was too high. So hopefully Universal soon.
The other thing is we usually don't book until the week of. So at that point is like, what is even available and what have we not done before?
I don't really plan out too far.
Yeah, it's more of like, should we like do a staycation this weekend? And the answer is always yes.
Hey, do you want to make time?
And then the cruises, I don't know, that's all him because he's just like, hey, do you want to go on this cruise with me? And I'm like, yep.
If you can get off.
I do.
I gotta do a solo one coming up, but like I don't like going on trips anymore without Casey because it's just like, I want to share the memory with her.
I just can't do them all, unfortunately. But.
Speaking of memories, what has been your best favorite memory you shared so far? I think we have the same one.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Disneyland. That trip we took right before I was on the vlog.
Yeah, it was a good trip.
Right before.
And we were like debating. I was like, hey, do you want to be on it? And we're like, yeah, but I was like, okay, let's just give it one last trip.
I was so nervous to be on the vlogs, and I was like, I don't want the pressure at Disneyland. I just wanted to enjoy it. I'm really happy. It was a perfect trip.
That was during my house buying thing too.
Yeah,
we had it. Yeah, we literally had it. And
took a picture of him when he accepted.
What sports teams does Casey support?
Go Pack Go.
Hey!
I am not a sports person. So I mean, I grew up in South Florida, so like Miami Heat, I would say would be like the only one I'd really root for.
What is your favorite date location? Disney World, Polynesian.
Polynesian.
But I like to do a lot more, so date nights are probably gonna be coming back. Here's my question: as a viewer, what is the best way to support you both?
That's such a nice question.
Probably just hit a follow, hit a thumbs up, comment, come back every day, whenever you can.
Yeah.
Positive vibes only here. That's about it.
That was a really nice question. Thank you.
Why do I love concrete so much?
You know, I ask that question all the time. That and grass. I'm like, what about both of them? I understand the grass a little bit more.
Just
but the
cool.
concrete? I
Just
thought he
cool.
was joking at first, but no.
It's just cool.
He loves concrete.
Did you know I was a YouTuber before we met?
No. I didn't, but we talked about that the first conversation, because it was like natural for that to come up. But I didn't know who he was beforehand.
Does Casey ever get annoyed with you? Probably.
Yes. Of course I do.
Why do you always wear the same shirt?
We are trying to work on this, people.
It's just easier. Like, I do the wash every week. What?
I like the second part of this question. Does your lack of style bother Casey? No, it doesn't bother me, but I really do want to take him shopping.
One day. Don't. I have a lot in my closet, just like...
You do, and I feel like we've got a good start, but
It'll happen one of these days.
Yeah.
Ooh, was it hard adjusting to my lifestyle and taking off the work?
no, so my dad's actually a pilot and my sister's a flight attendant, and growing up I was very used to the travel
Traveling.
lifestyle, so this actually is not like out of the norm for me.
It's like a perfect situation.
It really is. I mean, yeah, the taking off of work thing has been a little bit of an adjustment, because like I don't have that much time off, so I have to make it work. But
How do you keep part of your relationship private when you vlog so much? It's very simple. It's just like life balance. I don't know. I think it's just so seamless with us, honestly.
I think like I understand this, but I'm sure that people think that we vlog way more and that much more of our lives is actually on camera, but it's not the case at all. We have so much time that we spend together off camera.
Yeah, just
so
chilling,
it's
movies.
Not like I feel like I have to fight with the camera to spend time with Kyle. And he's also very good about doing what he needs to do and
then
edit
we
and
just-
be done. And then we just chill.
Like after this, we're gonna be watching Black Panther, probably going to walk, and then I'll drive home.
Is
I think
that
that's
it?
it. That's it.
Wasn't too bad. I was expecting
That's not bad
some
at all.
tougher questions.
Yeah, that's not bad. Cool. I guess with that, thanks for watching, everybody. We're gonna chill after this.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
It is Sunday right now, and I
My-
need to start winding down.
My contacts have been bothering me this whole video, so I'm gonna go take my glasses out. But we'll see you guys tomorrow. Actually, the staycation video might be coming up very soon. I think I might be able to try to get it on Saturday and Sunday. We'll see, but I might be filming it on Wednesday. I'm a little bit ahead in the videos right now, so we'll see what happens. But with that, I'll see you guys tomorrow, and that was it for your Daily Dose. Thanks for the questions, and
Yes.
we are probably the happiest we've ever been. I know I am. I don't know about her. Was there
No,
one?
I
Okay.
am. I don't know.
Oh, you look at the googly bear. All right, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.